Thousands of meters beneath the surface of the Gulf of Mexico, scientists from the ECOGIG Research Consortium study the ecology of deep-sea corals living on the seafloor. Deep-sea corals are animals that live throughout the world's ocean basins in complete darkness and very cold temperatures. While the extreme conditions in the deep sea cause them to grow very slowly, many of these corals are more than 500 years old. Most of us are familiar with shallow water corals that create the tropical coral reefs we know and love. Similarly, deep-sea corals are beautifully colored, intricately shaped, and ecologically important.
Even though there's no light in the deep sea, the corals on the seafloor are often brightly colored. Bright oranges, purples, and reds, really beautiful corals.
Unlike their shallow water relatives that have plant cells living in their tissues and use photosynthesis to convert sunlight to energy, deep-sea corals live in a world without sunlight and cannot directly rely on photosynthesis for food. Instead, deep-sea corals use tentacles on their thousands of tiny polyps to capture prey like microscopic shrimps that float by in the deep-sea currents, or take advantage of organic material falling from the surface. While most of the Gulf of Mexico's deep-sea floor is simply vast expanses of mud, in areas where there are deep-sea corals, there is an incredible increase in biodiversity.
Even in depth of 2,000 meters, there is life on the seafloor, and corals are a big part of it. These corals build the foundation of these ecosystems because they build three-dimensional structures of what a tree does in a forest that allows other critters to live in those places.
Deep-sea corals are diverse, complex, and sensitive. In fact, scientists believe that more than 2/3 of the world's coral species live in the deep sea. Their branching structures provide habitat and energy for a variety of organisms, including brittle stars, fish, anemones, lobsters, crabs, and more. For these reasons, ECOGIG scientists call deep-sea corals the jewels of the Gulf.